RIFFUSION, an image to spectrogram stable diffusion 1.5 model. This new model that came out a few days ago is the future of music generation using artificial intelligence. Instead of trying to handle these continuous audio waves, this reworking of the stable diffusion model takes in a text prompt and outputs a spectrogram image. And this spectrogram image can be changed and edited just like any other image, converted back into the original waveform, and waveforms are easily converted into these spectrogram images. This allows for, let me make sure I got that right. This allows for buttery smooth transitions using interpolation. The interpolation techniques for image generation allow you to use the same prompt and get slightly different variations of the image pretty quickly. And instead of having to handle all of the audio, RIFFUSION is able to continuously loop songs, variational looping of songs of a sample to produce an infinitely long song. Crazy stuff. Alright, so you go to rifffusion.com/about and you'll be taken to the About page where they provide a lot of information about what the model is doing, how to run the model on their web app, and how you can download the model. They don't give any information about downloading and installing, but they do provide a pretty extensive set of GitHubs. Unfortunately, it creates the web app, it recreates this entire web app instead of just providing the model. So to actually run it on a less than perfect machine or less than ideal machine, you're going to have to do a lot of scraping around. And I'm just taking a look at it right now. They have a prompt guide, so there's a lot of additional settings you can add to the basic prompt input here. And you can also change the prompts in the URL. So the seed image is the BPM and the theme. The BPM is fixed with each seed image. And the overall theme is kind of an opinionated thing, but each seed image has a specific pattern associated with it. So you can set the denoising to 0 and type in the seed image and you'll hear the seed image. Alright, so the prompt guide gives some pretty good information here. And the seed image, the denoising, the prompt, and the prompt reweighting all work very well. It's just that the linking between the words that you type and the noises that you receive is not, to me at least, it's not that direct. But you set the denoising to 0, you get what the seed image itself sounds like. There's no real need to play it. Just look at this pattern here. So you'll see that this pattern is pretty much constant with every seed image. There'll be different variations to it. So here's the same with the denoising set to 0.9, which is a lot more model work being done on the image versus no denoising at all. And you'll see that the wave itself looks kind of different, but the pattern overall is very similar. If we mix up styles, we have the prompt as agile and the seed image as vibes and denoising at 0.5. You'll see that it's similar to vibes. It's got that kind of line here in the bar that vibes also has. And it's similar to agile in that it's got this kind of smoothing effect over the waves that agile seems to have on both sides, if that makes any sense. And yeah, it's fun to play around with, easy to use, and good documentation. And this is definitely where this will the most improvements in the near future, I believe. Because using an image is a lot easier to work with, and a lot easier to represent and a lot easier to make sense of than the waves of audio. They actually didn't turn out to be that much smaller in size, but they are comparable in size, and possibly images end up being smaller than audio size-wise. So this is very cool, next level stuff. It's probably going to get a ton of buzz if it doesn't already have a ton of buzz. This is definitely the next level thing. This is the most impressive thing so far, I think, in terms of how simple it is, how just train it to make pictures of spectrograms. That's amazing. So I hope you guys have a great time with life again. Peace.